Well, good morning and rise and shine, and welcome to Live at 6:05. I am Dr. Amy Nussbaum. Welcome to our Tuesday edition this week. As we talk about something that every one of us needs and sometimes can be a struggle to ask for, and that is support and encouragement. Whether you're chasing a goal or if you are walking through a challenge in life, or simply just trying to stay consistent with some things, some new habits, some new goals that you have in your life, having someone in your corner makes all the difference. And I don't know about you, but I often think I can go it alone. I can do all of these things by myself. But if I have someone in my corner encouraging me and just, asking me, checking up on me, how's it going? That always helps me to be more successful. So we were never designed to do it by ourselves, to do life alone. Scripture reminds us in Ecclesiastes 4, 9, and 10 that two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. So encouragement is more than just cheerleading. It's not someone who's just rah rah in your corner, but it's believing in someone until they can believe in themselves again. So sometimes, especially when we start off on a new adventure, sometimes we don't necessarily believe that we can do it. But if we have someone in our corner, they can have the faith in us. They can have the belief in us, and we can borrow that belief until we are like, yeah, maybe I can do this. Um, but also, having an objective, non-judgmental partner can help you see the possibilities when all you can see are the problems. It's very helpful to have someone say, okay, I see that this is a challenge, but you can overcome this. You've overcome bigger things in your past. This isn't as big, because things often get bigger in our head as we are thinking about them and rolling them around, and just, it's having someone to be able to talk to about our struggles. Oftentimes the challenges get smaller and they seem more manageable. And oftentimes, whomever we're talking to, they maybe have some good ideas about how to overcome the challenges too, because they're looking at it from a completely different angle. They're maybe not as emotionally attached to whatever it is you're trying to do. So having that other person in your corner is always so helpful. But sometimes we hesitate to reach out for help because we think it means that we are weak. But really, strength is found in connection and accountability. It's easier to not tell anyone that we're doing this. It's easier to not share, because then we don't have to admit that we're having any challenges. We don't have to admit that maybe there were some stumbles along the way, or we flat out failed. We don't have to tell anyone that if we don't share that we are on this venture. But we also don't have someone to encourage us, and someone to mourn with us or to celebrate with us. So it is so important to have that person in your corner cheering you on, yes, but also just helping you to keep moving and not just sit down and give up. So, what I encourage you to do today is ask yourself, who is in your corner right now? What support system do you currently have that is building you up and encouraging you forward? Just as importantly, though, who are you encouraging today? Is there someone you need to shoot a quick text to, a quick email to say, hey, I'm really thinking about you. I know you said you were doing this. How is that going? Can we get together for coffee and just offer up the gift of your time for someone else? Because that is one of the biggest gifts we can ever give someone else. But maybe it's time to find that person for your life, maybe a mentor, a coach, maybe a trusted friend, someone who will listen to you but also challenge you, not just someone who's going to accept everything you're saying but be like, wait a minute, I hear what you're saying, but really you do have time. Someone who's going to challenge you and remind you of your purpose when you forget, when you think things are too hard. They can sit there and tell you, yeah, but you remember, this is why you're doing what you're doing. Don't forget this. Don't forget that end goal. And they can truly be that encourager. So if you are feeling ready to take the next step, but really need someone to walk with you, that's exactly what I do with one-on-one coaching. Together, we'll clarify your purpose, we can create a plan, and we can move together with confidence. So if that is something you are interested in, drop a line, or shoot me a message, drop a comment below. I would love to chat with you about that. So I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Our live at 6:05 is our What's the Word Wednesday, when we look at a little bit of scripture to see what the application of that will be for our lives as well, just to help us get through midweek. But just until then, remember, you are made for more. So go light up this world with your purpose and with your passions.